So welcome to Stone Valley, our contract map. We own one corn header. Easy for me to say. And that is it.
Well, you could own a combine.
Well, I keep forgetting to put the right one on here that we want, so... In fairness, I took the weekend off, okay? And I enjoyed my weekend off, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm glad to be back, though. Don't get it wrong. I'm very happy to be back, but I really did enjoy that weekend off. Oh, 24 is like right here. Oh. Ew.
Or do you want the link in TeamSpeak or Whisper?
Or what?
There you go. You won't read about it now.
Oh, it's the combine that we want. Okay. When I say
Welcome,
we,
left.
I mostly mean left. Yeah. That's all right. All right. Let's get a GPS north-south line going here. This is how this was the field we harvested cotton on last Thursday.
Do you have the new cotton harvester in there too?
New cotton harvester. What do you mean?
Over cotton stripper.
The big John Deere one that's been out forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can share you forgot the combine.
Hey now, no. I forgot nothing. I didn't know that we were gonna. The reason left wants that other combine, or at least the way I understand it, is it's
American.
It's a whole lot cheaper too.
Oh yeah.
Than the X9. Carson, hello. The DLC was all right. I mean, it's all well-made stuff. I just don't know how often I'm going to use it. You know. The baler works well. Self-propelled baler. It all works quite well. Again, I just don't know how much I would use any of it. You know. But it's all good. I just switched actually. So we made it like 2 hours on the other one, and now we're here. Now we're here. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Yeah, this is less than 400,000.
Yeah, and the other one's
Max
like
out.
$1 million. So yeah, we can buy 2 combines for the price of 1. I'll have that combine on here for Thursday. We're gonna spend that $1.3 million on Thursday.
I'm in a second.
Buy a combine, a header, wagon. Maybe like our own tipper or something too, so we can do harvest contracts without having to actually buy anything. Or lease anything, I should say. Okay, Carson. By the way, why is it fall where Carson lives already?
Yeah, I noticed. It's like.
I think it's just a dry issue, maybe. Like it's so dry the trees are just like, yeah, I'm done. I don't know. Crazy.
Season ahead of us.
Yeah, Carson, we got Starbase up. We're watching. Don't worry.
I got it on 2 screens.
Wind, chopstick.
Yeah, 1 left.
Okay, gotcha, Carson. Okay, bye. Bye, Carson. Lost area. Really vigorous pull? That'd be interesting on Snow Runner. Interesting. I don't know. Might just skip season 7 altogether because it was all like racing or something, wasn't it? I don't know. From what I heard about it, man, there were a ton of connection issues and stuff. Like I like that game and all, but if it has more multiplayer issues than I had before, I don't know if I could play the game because it was so bad before. To be perfectly honest. Now, single player, of course, is different, but yeah. I'm a multiplayer guy, so. Besides, we got Construction Sim coming out soon, you know, September. Just saying. Can't wait. Season 7 all racing, not good. Okay. What I kind of thought. Hopefully they redeem themselves with season 8, huh? Hopefully. It would be nice. But that's okay. I kind of wish they'd like fundamentally redesign the multiplayer and like make it, you know, not have all the connection issues and having to open ports on your router and like all this weird stuff you have to do just to be able to play multiplayer in that game. It's kind of crazy. Leonard actually had to take control of Zach's router or Zach's computer to basically dial into his router and fix stuff for him so Zach could even play. And it's like, what? Kind of weird. Kind of weird, chat. Hey, what do I know? What do I know, chat? You have leaked Season 8 screenshots. Have they been confirmed or no? Or is it more of a, hey, this is allegedly a Season 8 screenshot? Been confirmed, then sure, go ahead. Because I'd like to see it. I mean, I love SnowRunner, don't get me wrong. Just the multiplayer kind of sucks on it. And not so much for the host, but like for everybody else, the multiplayer's pretty bad. So yeah. And getting those frames again, chat. Blogger, have you noticed that issue since the update? Oh, Blogger's still here. For those of you that weren't here when I was talking about it earlier, the frame rate in Farm Sim now is just all over the place, I think.
Dog water.
Yeah. Be a good way to put it. It's just everywhere except for where it should be. I think that's a great way to put it. It's just kind of everywhere. But, you know. One of them things, champ. I would imagine if everybody's having that issue, then there's got to be a hot fix coming. Assuming everybody's having that issue and everybody's complaining about it, I don't know. But I know I'm definitely having it. They're gonna tell me it's my computer. What do you bet, chat?
It's your computer.
You know it left. It is a potato.
It's one of the mods that you have installed.
You know, the funny thing is, I that sprayer that came out, Trent, that we were talking about like yesterday, I loaded up a map with literally just that as a mod, and it was awful. So, yeah. Vegas Bull, how are you supposed to farm? It's all water. It's all water. Interesting, though, for sure. Yeah, left my dog water computer over here. Can't maintain 60 frames in a game, right?
Yeah, his potato
More
computer.
RAM.
I have 32 gigs.
You need 64, obviously.
All right, give me a minute. I'll go on Amazon. Gosh.
And you gotta run dual 3090 Ti's.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll go. Wait, 3090. I'd have to. No. That means I gotta buy 2 cards. That's a no-go.
Yeah, you get 240 series cards. Come on, John.
Bro, do I get a hook straight to the power pole in the backyard, or how's this work? My God.
Just call your power company. They'll be over and fix it, no doubt.
Can it really be somewhere on fair play, Vigorous Bull? Fair play. What? So like, you get 240 series cards. When you turn it on, the whole neighborhood goes wah wah, you know, and like all the lights kind of dim.
They'll run you a direct line from the power station.
Bro, seriously. I might have to. And I'm not that close to one either. Like a substation. There's a big one down yonder, but like.
No, direct from the power station.
Like direct from like, okay. From like the coal power plant right to the house. So, I mean, it runs past the farm already, so. Yeah, maybe they'll just give me Bluetooth power. You know, like they'll point an antenna at my house. That's what it's Bluetooth power, right? Just like Bluetooth chain binders, you know.
Sure.
Bluetooth ratchet straps. Yeah, their thing. That ain't going nowhere. Nowhere, chat. I will have y'all know that when we picked up, I've talked about buying that plow. Yeah, you guys know about that. When we picked that up, we put like 6 straps on it.
Only 6?
Yeah, well, we tried going with like the 4-point, you know, but we had it sitting on the trailer, caddy Wumpus. And so like we got up the road to a gas station, and then we like did the wiggle test. And then we're like, oh, this thing wiggles a lot. Hang on, more straps. Because we were going kind of far with it.
Use duct tape?
No duct tape.
See, there's your problem right there. You gotta use duct tape.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We did do our first plowing with the plow the other day, though. We had it hooked up to the front of the lawnmower because we were like trying to put it away. We had it out. Like we basically played shed Tetris Sunday at the farm. And when we were going to put stuff away, we hooked it to the front of the zero turn. Not that the plow's heavy and you can't just, you know, move it by hand, but Dad wanted to put it on the zero turn just to see it on there. Whatever, Dad. And it's old enough where it has like the clutch and it like raises and lowers itself, you know, it's the whole thing. And I was like, I kind of want to see if it works. So I like dropped it and the Dad drove and he was like plowing using the zero turn. Now he was just basically scraping off like the grass. It wasn't really plowing, but scraping a little bit of grass. And yeah, so technically we did our first plowing with our plow, but it really wasn't plowing. Oh yeah, because we had it set as high as it would go. We didn't really want to plow obviously up our yard, and you know, with a zero turn. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Oh, and we got a friend in the shed. Trent, I need you to come over and catch your friend, by the way. I got a friend for you. His name is Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Tony.
No, Tony doesn't smell that bad. Don't clip that. Don't do it. Dang it, it's too late. Take care of it. Interesting rehearsal, okay. But anyway, there's a darn skunk in our combine shed. Apparently it's a youngin, so I haven't seen it. Dad saw it. I was on the tractor, like trying to put away the. I actually got the drag harrow out and used that in the garden. And he's like, "There's a skunk back there." I'm like, "I don't see it. Whatever." So we were just like chilling in the shed with the skunk because we didn't have, you know, the right method to take care of it.
Poison?
No, like the lead variety.
Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah, we didn't have that with us, so.
Oh darn. Or the boom variety.
So I'm assuming tomorrow we get a, you know, I'll have a story about it.
Go play with sticks.
How bad it smells. So yeah. Hopefully it just moves on, but it probably won't because it dug into the combine shed. Well, that's probably that. So we'll have to take care of it. Just saying. Although we usually get about 1 to 2 a year at the farm. Usually after wheat harvest. Or after harvest in general, because they come out of the fields then. Oh. But you can definitely tell a skunk's been there, because like the yard's just dug up all over. They dig little holes looking for, you know, grubs and bugs and worms and stuff. So. I believe he got some mouse poison. I don't think it'll, you know, kill him, but might make him sick. I don't know. I don't know, but he'll be taken care of probably tomorrow. Because that's the last thing you want is to have, you know, vermin hanging out inside our shed. We don't like that. I don't mind like a rabbit, but rabbits like to chew on stuff, so they can go away too.
Be gone.
Riot, hello, how's it going? Normally we don't do anything if a rabbit does show up at the farm. Usually a coyote or a hawk or something will take care of it for us. We don't do anything with the rabbits. We let them be. But skunks, raccoons, possums, yeah.
Oh, had a nice little game of catch the rabbit yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Rabbit won. It ran into the...
They're
My uncle
fast.
has this like tree line, or it's a group of trees.
Yeah.
And the darn thing just ran right into...
Nice.
I had nice straight lines till he came out.
Oh, you were mowing.
Yeah, I was mowing, and I was mowing right next to the burn
Gotcha.
barrel at his house, and it popped out and
I gotcha.
squirrel.
Rabbit is tasty, huh? Scott, well, Scott, next time I have one at the farm, I'll let you know and you can come get it, okay?
I never had that.
Drown the skunk. He's not underground though, you know. He's just like chilled in the corner of the shed. He hasn't dug in or anything. He's a young one. He doesn't know what to do yet, you know. Normally we get him underneath our hog shed because the old hog shed has a concrete floor. It's one of two things we have at the farm with a concrete floor besides grade bins, but those don't count. The hog shed and then the old smokehouse have concrete. And they dig, it's so weird. They dig in the same spot, chat. And the first couple times we had them, we would put a garden hose in there. And when they come out, you lead poisoning, you know. And that's fine and dandy, but then they spray. And they stink. So we have developed a new method.
Tannerite.
No, it's underneath a building left.
Some more tannerite.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I should really say it on stream, honestly. So
Just wait until it's off.
I'm gonna get canceled, you know. But
Oh,
people
listen,
that grow up around a farm or whatever, like you guys understand, you have to take care of this stuff, you know. You can't just let it happen. They tear everything up, you know.
They don't leave a good mess behind.
No. Just blow
Tear
up
up your yard too.
They definitely tear up your yard. Tear up your asparagus. When we used to have strawberries, they would tear that up. Like, yeah.
Very annoying.
Very.
Like you have a nice yard and then they come in and
Tear it up. But our method for skunk removal, yeah, I can't say it, but it's great. Never had one spray. Never had to deal with the issue of the odor. It's great. Yeah. Wow, Vigorous Bull. Wow. They're very disease prone. Okay. Didn't know that. Makes sense. So Dad actually found
possum than a skunk.
Yeah, I'd rather too. Although they're nasty too. Dad actually found remnants of a skunk. He went over to where the old farm site used to be, kind of next door to us. And he was over there. There's kind of a field road over there still. And he's like, "Oh, there's remnants of a skunk. Like something came and had a little meal, you know." So.
The other side of the farm and one of our scenery sheds, a coon.
I got you. Ricky? Oh, Ricky.
Yeah,
a trash panda.
I don't know what happened to Ricky. He's on his side. He's been there since I got there.
Oh man, that's sad.
So,
Uh,
Ricky, they had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scott, I actually wish I would have bought one of those back in the day because it would have been funny to have. You know? Elon's flamethrowers.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have too, because now they're outrageous price.
Exactly. I wish I would have bought 2 back in the day, and I could have sold one and then kept one. And it probably would have paid for the one that I sold or kept, you know?
Yeah, when they came out, they're like a couple hundred, but now they're like
thousands.
a couple thousand.
Yeah.
And apparently all it is a...
It's just a big, like, propane torch. Not even that big. It runs off, like, the blue bottles.
Like a propane torch and a hairdryer, I think he said.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
But it's like, it's Elon and it says Boring Company on it.
And it would look
like,
great hanging on the wall, you know?
Well, and it's white, too. So
Can you imagine, like, you walk into the farm and there's just that hanging on the wall with maybe, like, a little spotlight shining on it?
Yeah, it'd be a weird flex.
That's something I would do. Hanging on the wall with a little spotlight. But again, I will say that it's underneath a building. Okay, so we can't use, like, fire, because the wood posts for the building's, like, literally right there, so can't do that.
Why you have water on standby?
No, but then the skunk will come out of there, like, and smell it. Cable, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in. Oh, the method that we have is just amazing. It's dangerous, kinda, maybe, but it works great. It works fantastic. We've never had an issue with it. So I kind of wish this skunk that we do have at the farm right now, I kind of wish he would dig in somewhere, because then we could use the method on him, you know? Just saying.
Trap him and then fill it in with dirt, and then you can do it.
Hey, well, I'm great. I'm great. It is strange what people have as pets, yes. Actually, somebody that hangs out in stream sometimes had a pet skunk and gets very mad at me when I talk about taking care of skunks, you know? But yeah, I'm not interested in having a farm pet, you see. We don't need that. So.
I wouldn't even call it a farm pet. It's more of a nuisance.
It's a pest.
Farm nuisance.
Yeah. Not interested in having a critter hanging out at the farm, so it can go away.
Especially with their reputation is what they have.
Yeah. So, better than what Farmer Dan has hanging out at his farm, though. Freaking.
You see how many like he got?
Bro, it's hard for me to watch his Instagram right now because it's all rattlesnake content. I can't do it. I don't have a thing, you know.
Well, and he's like cleaning it out too, so it's like it's cool to see like how much room there is, but there's so many rattlesnakes in that like roof barn.
Get a dog and a bunch of tomato juice. Oh, Sean. Sean.
I mean, I didn't even have to use tomato juice on mine. It just went away.
Skunks are immune to snake venom. Really? Did not know that. The more you know. The first time I saw a skunk at the farm, I chased it. Don't ask me why.
Was it a good idea?
Was it a good idea? No. Was I?
Did you say hi? No.
It ran away. It was during the day, so probably was not a good idea to chase it. Just saying. Get a smoke grenade. Okay. No. They keep rattlesnakes away. Interesting. Maybe that's what Farmer Dan needs, is a whole bunch of skunks running around, huh?
I don't think he wants skunks. Him or his dad, wife, soon-to-be kid.
I think I didn't catch it. Yeah, it ran underneath the old farmhouse back when the farmhouse was still there. The best story ever about a skunk, though, is Dad and I, it was kind of right after we took over the farm and, you know, took over cutting the grass and stuff from Grandpa. Grandpa was slowing down. And Dad and I kind of stepped up and said, hey, you know, we'll take care of it all, you know.
Oh, you got it, Daddy.
And so we had something that had been digging into our what we call the big shed and kind of causing a ruckus in there, you know. So Dad and I were like, okay, we'll take our live trap, you know, and we'll set the thing up against the side of the bucket of the 995 and then drive a stake in the ground, because if you get a raccoon in a live trap, they go crazy and they'll freak out and they'll flip the trap, and eventually they can actually get out of the traps. So you just, you know, stake it down so they can't flip the trap. And so we do that, and then for some reason I was young. I don't know how old I was. 10, 12 years old. I was young enough, right? So my mom, brother, and I went down the next day for some reason. And I was like, hey, I'm going to, you know, go in the shed and check the trap. Well, back then, we only had like 2 lights in our entire shed. Okay, it was before Dad and I, like, put all the lights in that we have now and put all the plugs in, wired our shed the way it should be. The way we wanted it to be anyway. Back then, there was literally, like, 2 light bulbs and maybe 3 outlets if you were lucky. And, like, an outlet for a welder, right? So I walk in the shed, and of course it's a super bright sunny day. I walk in the shed, it's super dark in there. I can't see anything. Flashlight technology was crap back then, you know, before LEDs. Yes, I know I sound old now. I sound like a boomer. And so I walk in the shed. I didn't have a flashlight. I flipped on the 2 little lights. I walk up to the trap and I'm like, yeah, something's in it. And I kick the trap gently, but I, you know, nudge it with my foot a little bit, of course. And whatever's in there starts moving. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I go tell Mom, and I don't even know if she had a cell phone. She might have had, I think she had a cell phone. And she called Dad, and like, he's like, okay, well, you know, we'll go down tonight and take care of it. So Dad and I go back later that night. It's nighttime. Okay, after dinner, we go back. It's dark. So we walk in, we flip on the 2 crummy lights that we have. Well, we can see, because it wasn't, you know, our eyes weren't adjusted to being like super bright outside. So we walk in, and there's a huge skunk in the trap. And I about, you know, crap a brick, because like I kicked that trap earlier in the day, and I think the only thing that saved me is that it was so dark in the shed and he was, you know, kind of sleeping. And so we're like, okay, we're not gonna like lead poison this thing inside of our shed, because that's, you know, we're not gonna do that, you know. We don't want to put a hole in our shed or something, right? So we end up hooking a chain to the trap, and we drug that sucker all the way like outside and down the old backfield road, and then, well, lead poisoning happened. So it was kind of funny. I was like, man, I am so lucky that thing did not spray me. You know, so lucky. But anyway, Trent, I wasn't going to turn it on. Don't worry. I'll just stay with Starbase.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
For reasons, chat.
Starbase and the multiplex.
So, space update. Steven, I don't know if Steven's still here, but, you know, space update with Trent, because Carson's not here. They rolled out Booster again this morning, right?
Crack it on.
And it's got all engines, right?
All 33.
All 33. So we should hopefully maybe get some static fires here maybe later this week. Next week?
Barring any issues.
Well, yeah. Any hydraulic lines blowing up on the arms and the thing crashing to the ground, yeah.
No explosions before, you know.
Yeah.
We'll take.
Do they have
the
potential
small
road closures, Trent?
This week.
This week? Scheduled?
All this week except for this weekend.
Okay. So maybe we'll get to see some spin primes and maybe a static fire, huh?
Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Or today, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Dude, how cool would a full engine, like All engines. Oh. That'd be sick. No liftoff today. This is still a test program here, Cable, what we're talking about. If we're lucky, we'll see it by the end of the month, but I doubt it. I doubt. Yeah, SLS is supposed to be, what, next week? Isn't SLS?
We got 4 days.
SLS is Friday?
No, 4 days.
4 days. Saturday?
Tomorrow is 4 days. Yeah, today.
So,
25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th.
So Monday.
Yeah.
All you had to say was Monday. Got it.
Said 4 days.
Hey. Counting's hard, okay?
Wait, you said the 29th, right? That's 6 days.
I'll say that's not 4 days straight. And
Technically, most of us are gonna be staying up anyway.
it's like
not
early
gonna
in
be
the morning,
next day.
right?
Yeah, 4:30.
So, Cable, we're talking about two different things. When we mention Starbase or Starship or Boca Chica, that is Texas. If we mention SLS, that is in Florida. Yes. There's kind of two different things going on here. The SLS thing is going to go fly around the moon, which will eventually, take astronauts towards the moon. In theory, take us back to the moon. And then Starship thing, what? Eventually, it's going to Mars, allegedly. Yeah. I think the first thing Starship's going to do is put up a whole bunch of internet satellites, because they gotta prove the whole Starship thing, and they might as well send up their own internet satellites while they're doing it. So that kind of just makes sense, to be honest. So yeah. And then eventually it'll take people from the lunar space station down to the surface of the moon, and then eventually take people from Earth to Mars, is the theory. Well, we'll see how long that'll be. I don't doubt that we'll see it in our lifetime, but allegedly, I gotcha. Wait, what's that for? Is that for SLS, Vigorous Bull? Because there's no shot they actually have the thing ready to go for the 29th, right? There's no shot. They've been having way too many issues with it to actually have it ready.
I mean, there's no allegedly there, Vigorous Bull. It's 29th.
Well, there's no way they're actually going to hit launch. My opinion, of course. My opinion. Yes, SLS, okay. I gotcha. I don't see them making the 29th, the 2nd, or the 5th. I think they need another year. Or they need to bring Elon in and let him look at it for 5 minutes, and then he'll be like, yeah, here's your problem. Fix it. I don't know.
It's got no gas in it, that's the problem.
Well, it can't hold any. It has leaks. That's the problem.
What does?
SLS. Every time they go to fuel it up, something like a valve leaks or something. They've not been able to fuel the thing up all the way yet. So that's the problem. Not that it ain't got no gas. It can't hold any gas.
Well, technically, if it's not holding gas, then it has no gas.
And it ain't got no gas. True. It needs to go to Taco Bell. Roll that crawler down to Taco Bell and get that thing a bean burrito. It'll shoot right to the moon. To infinity and beyond. Maybe that was Buzz Lightyear's trick. Oh, man.
You're ruining childhood at this point. You better stop.
Alt storyline for Toy Story right here. Did you know, and this is really kind of did you know in Toy Story Left, if a toy dies, the kid doesn't know, and he'll just play with a corpse.
Yeah, I did know that actually.
It's kind of messed up. That was one of those shower thought TikTok videos from, the Reddit TikTok thing. I was like, oh, that's sad. And kind of missed.
Wrong.
Yeah. It's accurate, but like, ugh. Gross. Anyway, it's a toy. It's so good. Laughter, you into Game of Thrones?
I did watch the new one that came out.
Did you? What do you think of it without spoilers?
I need to see another episode before I can make a final judgment, because if it's anything, if they follow, and this sounds really bad, if they followed like the first Game of Thrones,
yeah,
it takes like a season to even pick up,
Sure.
But so it's interesting.
When it ended, I was like, oh, I want more.
Right. Always want more.
I would have been cool with like a 3-hour episode, I think.
And the thing is, I think it honestly, it feels like they're doing it right again, maybe.
Yeah, like not season 8.
Yeah, it's not season 8 of Game of Thrones. That's
like it's 1 through like 6.5, right? 7. Yeah. And I'm cool with that because like I enjoyed it, and I was a little nervous about watching it, to be honest. After
I was nervous too, because I was like, man,
way things ended.
Yeah, I get it 1 month for $14. It's better be worth my $14.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But that's okay. I enjoyed it, and I actually kind of want. I probably won't do this, but I kind of want to go back and watch like OG Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I could see not doing it is I'm gonna get storylines like mixed up in my head. Like I could see myself doing that big time. So
I don't think you can though, like because if it was like relatively similar timeline frame,
true, it's not. But
this takes place like 170 years before.
Yeah. But I also don't have that kind of like time in my life. It's a commitment to watch Game of Thrones.
Again.
Yeah. Well, and I know the first time I watched Game of Thrones, there were a lot of late nights where I was farming on the farms of Madison County, and like in Farm Sim 17, 19. But like I would have been like half asleep, or like I know I slept through episodes.
Well, yeah, we've seen videos of you falling asleep.
Yeah, so.
Catching the trees.
Well, but it would have been like the nights when I was just like working on stuff, not recording. And yeah. Cable, that's exactly the show we're talking about, buddy. It's called Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is only available through HBO. So anywhere where you can get HBO, Farmers Johnson.
I didn't know this until like that was like that night that I was getting ready to watch it, that Amazon took HBO off as a possibility to.
Well, see, that's what I thought. Amazon, you could get it through Amazon. So yesterday I was looking. Or Sunday night I went and looked for it, and I was like, where is this at? You can't get it through Amazon.
Yeah,
and so then I just went to like HBO's website and got it through there.
And that's what I'm curious is like, is it something? It was an Amazon call or an HBO call? Because if it was an HBO call, they just lost a massive audience.
I would think, yeah. I don't know, because like I was willing to pay for it through Amazon.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get it through Amazon, so it's one less like login I have to remember,
Right.
Well, in John's case, he does like forget passwords.
When HBO Max and Discovery Plus, they're combining next year, Sean? Interesting. Yeah, Scott, I do wish that George would finish the books, although I've never picked up one of the books. So. George started to wander and abandoned the story. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a book guy, but the series was great. Like I said, though, I know I need to go back and watch it because I know I slept through episodes. Because like they would reference some things sometimes, and I'd just be like, I don't know what they're talking about. Our like first time would be like, hey, which episode you on? And I was like, you know, season 3, episode whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, when that thing happens. I'm like, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. So I probably slept through like half of the early seasons. So I could watch it again, and it'd be like,
say that's too generous.
It'd be like watching a whole new series, you know? Just saying. Oh man. Gotcha, Vigorous Bull. Okay. Putting in the detective work. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of want, like, hearing the music just made me want to like go fire up Game of Thrones just to listen to like the music from the intro.
I hope they did what they do what the intro is on, like, from Game of Thrones. You know, it's like each season they change.
It grows, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I wish they kind of do it again because it kind of makes the intro like interesting, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I just wish that, like, you know, the last season, like, if I were to watch Game of Thrones again, to be honest, I'm not watching season 8. I think the season 7, like, I'm done there. And I'm just not going to watch 8. Because 8 was just like, man, I don't know. But it would be a good time to watch it because A, we got the, you know, the series every week. And B, like, I'm paying for HBO Max. I might as well, like, watch something on there, right? So
besides one show.
Yeah, it'd be a good way to get my money's worth, like, out of it, you know? So, plus From the Earth to the Moon's on there. I need to finish watching that, too.
I did watch,
I need to start her
it's
finishing up that series.
There's actually a show on Netflix that has 1 season, so therefore you can catch up. And they already confirmed a 2nd season, so it's not like a one and done deal.
Oh.
It's called The Lincoln Lawyer. It's actually kind of interesting watching.
Interesting. I don't have what's it called? Netflix.
And then they got the Lord of the Rings too.
Nah, I don't watch that.
I haven't either. It's
No,
just they both came out.
No, Vigorous Bull. It's not happening. Apparently, there were people that were live streaming on Twitch. They weren't showing the show, or I guess the audio from the show, but they were reacting to it. I don't react when I watch it, you know? I just sit here with, like, some RBF on, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just sit here and watch it. I'm not, like, I don't react, you know? So that reaction video that I did make was so forced. And I'm not doing another one. I don't care what First Time says. If he wants to make a reaction video, go right ahead. I'll promote it. I'm not watching. I'm not doing it, you know? That's not me. Not happening. So, yeah. So forced to make that video, but anyway. I'm sure you could tell, Vigorous Bull. Just saying. But anyway. Yeah, one of these days I will, I might start watching it again. I don't know. It's such a commitment, though. Like, actually watching Game of Thrones is such a time drag. But it's such a good series. I might have to. But, like, I didn't pick up on this. Leonard said it last night, like the sword that the king's carrying around. Did you see that left? Or the dagger, I guess it is?
The dagger or the actual sword?
Like the little pointy thing.
Yeah, I seen the little...
But it's Arya's. I didn't pick up on that. I didn't realize that. Makes sense, but, well. As it was forced Vigorous Bull. You want my true reaction? That would be awful. That would be awful. Wait, is that a spoiler shot? Oops. Oops. Leonard said it, not me. Oops. My bad.
Bad, Scott.
I'm sure it probably show the dagger in the previews.
Probably. Hi Leonard. I did a reaction video to a Game of Thrones episode from back in the day because first time made me, and then I was like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. So that's what was forced. It's from like forever ago. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No need to go search it. I'm gonna make that video private.
Well, not in the next 6 hours, so you're free.
Yeah. Everything's a spoiler if you've wait, have you never watched it, Scott? Like Game of Thrones? Are you watching the new one? Then if you are, then we'll shut up about it. I'll shut up about it. I don't want to spoil stuff on purpose, you know? I will just say, I recommend watching. If you liked like OG Game of Thrones at all, it definitely had vibes of like, you know, first couple seasons, you know? Just saying. You watched the old one, okay. You gonna watch the new one, Scott? Oh, Sean. Don't make me make that video. No. Leonard, no.
Yes, Leonard, yes.
I'll make that video private, I'm telling you. Oh, you can only have a satellite. Oh. Gotcha, Scott. So, Scott, like, no, that's illegal. I can't. I was gonna say, I'll show it in Discord. Just, like, play it in Discord. There's no McChickens here. This is a McChicken-free zone. Well, welcome in. How's it going? But no McChickens. You have to go to McDonald's for those. All right? I don't have them. I'm fresh out, although they do sound good. Yeah, McChicken sounds good, but, you know, I don't have any. We're just talking about, you know, things that you're too young to talk about. All the Game of Thrones. Yo, Big Macs kind of do slap though, Sean. Yeah. Gotcha, Scott. You want your other you? Leonard, I don't think he's here, but if I remember, I'll pass the word along. Oh man, that's good. That is good. Sorry, late into the stream. What's up? Not much. We're just we looked at the Vermeer DLC earlier. I'm just doing a contract here on Stone Valley, and we're talking about the new Game of Thrones series a little bit, and how I think people that are of age should watch it, especially if they watched OG Game of Thrones, because it's pretty good. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm kind of thinking about watching the whole series again, at least, you know, start with season 1 and see how far I can make it into the series before I fall asleep. Like an episode a night is all I need to watch, right? Cheeseburger tacos. And no, you will not elaborate. But there's so many questions, Vigorous-Bull. Cheeseburger tacos. Think you're gonna wait for the first season, Rob, and then you can binge watch? Yeah, I can see that. I think my reason Because to be honest, I wasn't really sold either way. Like I was gonna watch it or not. I think ultimately what made me say, okay, I'm gonna go and get the streaming thing and watch it was just that I know First Time's all about it and he's gonna talk about it, and if he hypes it up, I'm not gonna like it. Because I don't like when people hype stuff up. Yeah. The thing. You started playing a new game. What's the new game? Farmer Chef, what's up? What'd you start playing? But yeah, so that's why I was like, I have to go out and watch this so I can make my own opinion before First Time like brainwashes me into thinking it's going to be the best thing ever, and then I end up hating it. Plus, being that I'm on the internet, and if there's something I want to watch and I don't want it spoiled, then I need to watch it right away. So.
The Tom Cruise Maverick should be coming out.
It's out.
It's already out.
Yeah.
It was out like 11 o'clock last night.
I need to watch that.
Oh, you do?
Okay, Vigorous Bull, I got you. All right. Are you out of bread or something? Like, because you know, hamburger bun in my house growing up was white bread. Hot dog bun in my house growing up was white bread. Same. I got you, Rob. I got you, man. Power Wash Sim. I need to play that one of these days. Yeah. And technically, every taco could be considered a cheeseburger, yes. Could be. I guess if you want to think about it hard enough, yeah. Don't hurt your brain, chat, okay? Don't hurt your brain. If I've seen Top Gun, I don't need to watch Maverick. I have seen Top Gun, but it has been so long that I don't remember like anything about it. Other than like there's jets and Tom Cruise wears sunglasses. That's about it. To be honest. Specialized buns are for the rich folk. Yeah. We never were allowed to, we were too poor growing up to have like hot dog or hamburger buns. That was a luxury item, okay? We might get like at the 4th of July and that's about it, you know? Otherwise, white bread. That's it. That's it. All we get. I agree. It's funny, but yeah. Right next to Wembley. Nice, Rob. Very nice. All right, let's Google this and like. Oh, that's where. Okay, it's soccer. I got you. Where's this at? I'm looking, Rob. Wait, where are their hotels? That's where Rob's at. That's kind of a cool stadium, Rob.
I know Holy Go would be all about this.
Yeah, Godik and geoguess and like tell you within how many feet of the queen you are at this current time. Oh man, that's awesome, man.
St. George.
Drop me a pink in a minute. Sweet, nice Rob. Boys. It's a different kind. Oh.
Left. Are you on a war zone again?
Tactical nuke inbound. Hit the deck, boys. I got you, Rob. Nice. Barbara Johnson. Yeah, we just, you know. Yeah, we were lucky if we had white bread, you know. We were lucky if we had bread. Just saying. There were times where bread was not a thing. Or like you want milk for your cereal, which, you know, cereal's another one, chat. Like we would get cereal growing up, but never like the name brand stuff. Just saying. Makey, you're finally leaving work? Well, congrats. How's it going? Yeah. Never name brand cereal. That was not something we were allowed to get, chat. Absolutely not.
Hey, British.
That's what you call highfalutin stuff right there. Okay. Okay, Rob dropped me a picture. Wasn't that fancy, Rob? He sent me a picture of his hotel room. It's kind of weird, but you know. New desktop. Hello.
He picks what?
Would that be weird if he sent me a picture of his hotel and I made that my desktop? Oh, Rob, that'd be weird. The Vermeer DLC dropped today. We looked at it earlier today, Mickey. Today's been stressful. I'm sorry to hear that. Loops, just loops. Yeah, there was no fruit involved.
Yeah, that fruit got left out.
It's the cereal that fell on the floor during the manufacturing process. They sweep it up and, you know. Although those big bags of like Fruity Pebbles from like Walmart, the giant bags, they slap. And they're like $7.
Like Lucky Charms.
Yeah. We used to get a lot of honey, what was it called? Honey crisp? Honeycomb? Honey something.
I don't think I've tried those.
Oh, they were good back in the day. I almost ordered some the other day just like for nostalgia reasons.
Lucky Charms are fun to have because you get to have the game of hunt the marshmallows. And then all you have left is cereal.
I can remember getting Captain Crunch and then like my mouth bleeding from the Captain Crunch, you know. Just saying. You know. Honey Smacks? Is that it? Honey something. Hot honey bunches of oat. I know that. No, not honey smacks. Why is there honey smacks boxers? Or like underoos? No. Nope. Not honey smacks. That's not it. Honey something.
That PA needs to be louder.
Not Honey Nut Cheerios. No, although they slap. If you like glyphosate, pick up some Cheerios, you know. Honeycomb. Hang on, I'm Googling. Yeah, honey. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's the honeycomb. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. We used to get that as a kid. I remember that. That stuff kind of slapped. Just saying. Yeah, because it looked like honeycomb, like out of a beehive. Right? I think that's what they were going for. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no, they were good. I remember getting those as a kid. Yeah, a lot of times we didn't have cereal in the house though. That was kind of a luxury item, you know. Yeah. Or if we did have it, it was like, you know, Rice Krispies. You know, or yeah, Rice Krispies. Like, let me just eat that bowl of Rice Krispies real quick. That sounds appetizing. Not really, for the record. It could be worse, right? It could be like, you know, Raisin Bran or something, right?
Oh, your Jawbreakers?
Special K? Special K costs like $1,800, chat. Just saying. Like 14, I don't remember what it was. It costs way too much. Broke my tooth.
Yeah, because they always involve your dentist.
Ugh. I mean, it happened one time, but it was rough. I mean, in fairness, the tooth was already kind of messed up from like cavities from back in the day. And then, well, there was like a little rock or something. Cocoa Pebbles slap. Just saying. Jolly Rancher. Is that really a thing? Jolly Rancher cereal?
Oh, really?
Oh, it looks not okay. No, I don't. No, no. No.
Google.
That's a no for me, dog. Yeah, that's a no for me right there. No. Nope.
I'd always give it a try. You'll at least have to try it.
Bro, I've literally had, did I have the Twinkie cereal?
That does not sound good.
I can't remember if I tried that one or not. I've tried
Jolly Rancher one doesn't seem that bad.
The oatmeal cream pie one I always wanted to get, but I never got it.
Oh, yeah, that one, I tried that. That's not good.
Cocoa Pebbles or Fruit Loops, yeah.
Fruit Loops.
See, I'm a Pebble guy. I'm a Fruity Pebble, Cocoa Pebble kind of guy, yeah. And then, like, the best part of Cocoa Pebbles is drinking the milk at the end.
Oh, you mean your chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk, yeah. The best part. Although, if you really want to get crazy, you have, like, Cocoa Pebbles and chocolate milk, you know? That's if you're really getting crazy. Just saying. Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. Yep.
What about Frosted Flakes mixed with Honey Nut Cheerios?
Okay. Fruity Pebbles,
hey,
let's go.
Chuck.
It is Chuck.
The OG Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. 5099. How are you? Welcome in, sir. How you been?
Haven't seen Chuck for a while.
I know. Just hanging out with Chuck. Oh, that cereal that's allegedly made to go with orange juice. I'm just gonna not believe that. Ferris Bull just posted a picture in Discord. Absolutely not. No. Nope.
No.
I think I tried one time because we didn't have milk when I was a kid, but we had orange juice that day. And so, like, I think I put orange juice on, like, Cheerios or something, and it was awful. Just throwing it out there. But, yeah. Oh, so I'm over at the farm show on Saturday, right? And for those of you that have never been to an antique farm show, it's like everybody has either a side-by-side or a golf cart. Oh, Trent, are we starting this? Trent, thanks for the gift stuff. But everybody has like a side-by-side, a golf cart, a tractor, like a little garden tractor, a little yard tractor that instead of having one seat will have two or three, or they have like a tow behind like wagon thing with a bunch of seats out of a van or something, right? It's just the people movers. It's amazing, right? Water for cereal. I don't think I ever had to. I might have had to do that actually. I would just eat my cereal dry a lot too. When we didn't
have milk, it would just be eaten dry.
Yeah, we didn't have milk a lot, so I just eat it dry. I got used to that. Buttermilk in your cereal. Oh, I got a story about buttermilk. But anyway, so we're over at the farm show, right? Whoa. Chuck, thanks for the bits, sir. Appreciate them. And this side-by-side rolls by with like a dad and like a ton of kids. And there's a kid sitting in the bed of the side-by-side just, you know, vibing. Maybe 4 years old, okay? Just sitting there sipping on a Yoo-hoo. And I don't know why, but just him sipping on a Yoo-hoo as he rolls by into the side-by-side. I just started laughing. I couldn't, it was bad. It was like 5 minutes. I was laughing. So story about buttermilk. Okay, this is a great one, right? We used to belong to like this food co-op thing. So there's actually companies you can like farm a little group and you go to a company and you're like, hey, we want to order food in quote unquote bulk. And they show up at like a church or somebody's house or whatever with like a semi. And you basically buy the food right off the semi truck. And sometimes you can get like deals on stuff and it's like you're buying in bulk, so it's cheaper, allegedly, right? But anyway, for years, Mom was involved with that, right? That was one of her things. She was real big into that. And at the time, like they had a lot of like the healthy food stuff you see at grocery stores now, but like this company had them before grocery stores did. It was kind of weird, but anyway. So Mom would buy things like flour by the 50-pound bag, buttermilk by the, 10 pound or whatever, like the powdered buttermilk, like there's all kinds of stuff like that she would buy in bulk. Cable, we'll catch you later, bro. Have a good day. Well, she would buy Parmesan cheese kind of in bulk, and then buttermilk. Well, I don't know if somebody purposely did this in my house or not, but like the container that we always kept Parmesan cheese in somehow ended up with buttermilk powder in it. And so I think 2 people in my house like had pasta and they went to put Parmesan cheese on their pasta, but it ended up being buttermilk powder. And they both ate it, but they said it was disgusting. And then there was this time we used to make our own like chicken nuggets, and you would take soy sauce, like take chicken breast, cut them up, put them in soy sauce, let them kind of marinate in there for a little bit, and then you would dredge them in cornstarch. Okay, you would dredge them in cornstarch and then throw them in the deep fryer. So one day Mom and I are making this and we're like, man, as soon as you put them in the deep fryer, like all the cornstarch is falling off and like burning, and it's like making this weird like layer across the top of the oil. It's like, what is going on? Somebody put powdered sugar in the cornstarch container.
You guys really like to put different stuff in different containers.
So we were dipping our chicken in powdered sugar and trying to deep fry it. And the sugar burned. It was awful. It was so bad. I will take a break here in just a minute. Let me get this contract. Oh, this contract is done. Contract's done, chat. But yeah, it was something for sure. Oh man. All right, chat, we are gonna have to fast time when I get back. Yeah, that kind of stuff happened especially when you buy in bulk and you have like containers of like stuff, sometimes things get a little bit mixed up, but that's okay. Anyway, TS, I'll be right back. I hope Vegas Bowl, thank you. Thanks for the follow while I was away. Do appreciate that as always. Sorry that took so long, chat. I was talking to my aunt. On Saturday, when I went to the farm show, my aunt went and was hanging out with her brother, my uncle, right? Ice, welcome back. Thank you. Appreciate it. She was hanging out with her brother and doesn't see her brother very often. He lives 45 minutes away. Mostly, I don't think my aunt doesn't like her brother's wife. So like my other aunt, doesn't really care for her. So doesn't really see her a lot, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Why are our contracts disappearing when it's 0.5 time? Thought they fixed that. Trent. Thanks for the bits. Anyway. So basically whenever she goes to see her brother or spend time around her brother, it's like days. We are doing contracts. This is our contract map, yeah. But it's like days of her complaining about my uncle or my aunt, the other aunt. Days. They say little things to her. Those of you that don't know, my aunt that lives here with us is developmentally disabled. So like a little comment that you say to her, she'll think about it for like a month and then blow up about it and be angry about it. So really fun. But wait a minute. I just realized something. It's January. There's freaking Christmas lights. What? Did our farmhouse have them? Hold on. Oh, we don't get them at our farm? Boo. Boo. And there's snowmen? Okay, that's actually kind of cool chat, right? But anyway, so a little comment. It just takes your days to like kind of unpack that, right? And yeah, she's complaining about, anyway, she was complaining, so sometimes you just gotta listen, you know. Rage Titan, it's going, man. Welcome in. How are you? All right, get our GPS set up. We'll be had to pitter patter on another contract, but yeah. So sometimes I want to pick up the phone and call that uncle and just be like, why'd you guys say this? And you know, honestly, that might have to start happening. I think that's a good way to handle it, right? Just call and be like, what do you guys mean by this? As of all things that were said, apparently on Saturday, apparently my aunt that doesn't live with us told my aunt that lives with us that her mother, my grandma, was a hoarder. And it's like, grandma absolutely was not. Grandma didn't have a lot of like possessions, you know? And I don't know where that comes from. What was I don't know. And then the aunt that lives with us now is all grumpy because they called her mom a hoarder. And it's like, okay, I don't know where this comes from, but all right. So anyway, that's my TED talk of the day about my family. Thank you for listening, chat. I appreciate it. Oh, and the other part real fast. The aunt that lives here won't complain about it to anybody else. For some reason, I'm the trusted one. I'm the one that gets to hear about it. Nobody else. So I'll say something to my dad about it, and he'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, cool. So maybe I just need my uncle's. Wow.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. Thanks for the TED Talk, Puma Plo TED Talk.
Thanks, Trent, for the bits. Appreciate them. Maybe I just need my uncle's phone number, and every time that she like complains about something they said, I just call them and be like, hey, what's the deal? I don't really care for that uncle, to be honest. But anyway, it was funny. He was sitting in my living room talking to my dad after he brought my aunt back, and they're sitting there talking, and there happened to be a house fire pretty close to the farm. So I wanted to tell Dad about it. So I go in the house and I'm like, hey, there's a fire in this on like this street down by the farm. And he's like, oh. And then my uncle just looks at me and goes, well, I hope you enjoyed your day today, John. I was like, what? I think I did. But it almost sounded like to me that he was like, he did a favor for us by like hanging out with his sister on Saturday. You know, and it's like, dude, that's your sister. You shouldn't, you know, just the way his tone with me was just like, I don't know about that one. Anyway, I'm going to quit talking about him now because he kind of annoys me. But anyway, go back into TeamSpeak. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I appreciate it.
Which one?
Yeah, everybody has an uncle they don't like, right?
Has a what?
Uncle. That's just kind of rude. Right? Maybe not.
No.
Oh, I got a couple of them. You guys want to borrow them?
No. Can't pawn family off, John.
Oh, are you sure?
Pretty sure, last I checked.
It's like,
some would say that'd be kind of like slavery.
but like, they'll work for free.
Even worse.
Oh man. Oh, Chuck, you're the rude uncle. Oh, okay. There's always an uncle or aunt that's not liked, except for it's both of my uncles and both of my aunts. Anyway. Napa know how. Son, welcome back. Tony! I got it, Dad. Tony, I offered you chalky milk at Casey's the other day. I was going to buy Tony a half-gallon of chalky milk for the ride home. We're like an hour away from home. Here, get you a half-gallon chalky milk, son. Welcome in, Tony and Troy. Hello. What's up, guys? Oh, man. There you go, Troy. There you go, Troy. I just felt like he was insinuating that like he did us a favor by hanging out with his sister for a day, who he really hasn't seen in like, you know, 4 years, like more than a handful of times. Which I get through the pandemic and stuff, you know, family get-togethers weren't a thing, but even before then. Tony, why do you have to say it like that? Oh. Troy, hi.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, how you doing, man? I'm good.
Oh, man, you know, just chilling. Day off work, went to the grocery store with my wife. That was a big regret. But
Did you get chalky milk?
Nope, passed right by it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but if he went to go get it, John, he wouldn't be home.
That's true. Yeah. Good point.
Oh,
Who
Carson.
Who just typed out? Carson?
Yeah, that was Carson.
Air conditioner must have gotten, or internet must have gotten too cold.
Oh, it's too hot.
Carson. That's okay. That happens. Maybe he hit like a power line with his lawnmower.
He needs to put an AC on his internet.
That's true. That's true.
So they have a heater. They have to have AC now.
Fair play. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never liked that uncle, to be honest. So, anyway, I liked my other uncle until my grandma died, and then things went sideways. And, well, you know,
Now you're here, so
that's the end of that. So, yeah, Tony, I haven't told that story yet. So, on a totally unrelated note, and I'm done talking about my stupid family. So we stopped at a Casey's north of Pinckneyville, Illinois on the way home. And it said on the app that our pizzas were ready. But of course we walk in. I'm like, hey, I got some pizzas for like, you know, old Fred Twitch over here. And they're like, yeah, they're in the oven. I was like, all right, bet. So like there's 4 of us. We're chilling in Casey's. You know, we all needed like the bathroom and, you know, we're, you know, looking at drinks and whatnot. We're just kind of killing time waiting for our pizzas, right? And they get an online order for pizza and they're freaking out because somebody ordered a cheese pizza with no marinara. Like no sauce, right? And for some god-awful reason, those employees are just freaking out. It was so funny. Yeah, I was just gonna let, I was gonna let Tony's comment go, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, Troy, that's kind of half the thing. Like, they don't talk to me. But then, like, whenever they do, it's like their tone, you know? Anyway. So they just kept going on about no marinara sauce on this pizza. And, like, they were getting angry. Like, why would you order a cheese pizza with no sauce? It makes no sense. Blah, blah, blah. Like, going off on this poor person that thankfully was not in the store. But they're going off and they're yelling at each other about it and stuff. So finally, Tony and my brother like went out of the store. They went out to the truck and like they called the guy. And the guy didn't mean to put no marinara. He meant to put extra. And so they're just laughing going, oh, that makes more sense. It makes no sense to order pizza without sauce. It's like, but what if he doesn't like sauce, you know? Like, I don't know. It was just kind of funny the way they were so adamant. What map we on, Dad?
I'm out.
Who's your dad? It's not me. We're on Stone Valley, by the way. I'm not your dad, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I don't know. It could be Vigorous Bull. Yeah, it could be. I eat Farmers Johnson. I do too, actually, because my dad doesn't like a lot of sauce on pizza. So if they don't have like a white sauce option, then or like a Alfredo sauce, then we'll just go light sauce. Sounds like cheese bread. Exactly. Maybe the guy just wanted cheese on. I don't know. I don't know. It was funny though. Oh man. Pizza, no, marinara is not uncommon. Well, according to the employees at Casey's out in EFE, Illinois, forget the town name even. It's not much of a town. Literally, I don't even think there's a stoplight in the town.
Well, yeah, all small towns have Casey's.
Yeah, there's a Casey's, and it's next to a cemetery. But I don't believe there's a stoplight. It's a tiny little town. I forget the name of it. Yeah. Do more barbecue than... Yeah, Sean, I know you do. You're a big barbecue sauce guy. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, you know? Just... Yeah. But Troy, you don't like people calling me dad? Is that what you're saying, Troy? At least he didn't put an E, you know. After it. Just saying. Should have gotten a 30 right. Zach, have you seen the, what is it, 96 can case of beer? Isn't that what it is?
Trent and Zach cheered X100. What daddy?
Trent, thanks for the beds. No, just no. No, you're not wrong, Troy. You're not wrong. Boogie woogie woogie. You want my dad? No, I'm not your dad, but it was a great day, wasn't it, Tony? And Sean, yeah, breakfast pizza with like white gravy.
Sausage
oh yeah.
gravy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the giant case of beer, yeah. I saw it on the internet the other day. Wait, Trent, what boosters in the Ultra Mega Bay now?
That was 8 and 9.
Huh?
7, 8, 9 were in there.
Oh, they were all three in there, huh?
Yeah, it was a party.
Wow, let's have a party.
And now it's just 2.
All right. Icebreaker, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, no, it was a great day, Tony, and I'd love to go to the one coming up this Saturday, but like I can't take 2 Saturdays off in a row, you know?
Well, you could.
I mean,
just choose not to.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I don't know if we get a golf cart. It's kind of late to like reserve it. We reserve the ones at Pinkneyville like 4 months in advance. You have to, otherwise you don't get them. So, yeah. I was eyeing a 6-person golf cart. We rent 4-person golf carts for that farm show. So 2 people sit forward, 2 people sit backwards. We're on a 6-person golf cart, 4 people sit forward, and 2 people can sit backwards. Or you flip the back seat over and it becomes like a little shark bed and you put your cooler back there. Which we would like to carry the cooler with us, but where we were parked, it actually wasn't bad to get to the truck. Plus, it gives us an excuse to whip the golf carts around. So, watch. Wait, did they have they had Gamescom today? I didn't even know. Did they announce anything?
They said they had a booth. That's really about it.
Oh,
Probably because it's reborn.
okay. Tony, Dad was actually surprised that you didn't come to the farm on Sunday. I would say he was disappointed. And it's like, well, I didn't talk to him about it, but you know, he should know he's always welcome to come down. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ugh, it tastes like, that's awful. That's awful. No farming stuff. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, you know, dad was like, I'm surprised Tony didn't come down today to see your tractor. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Not going to look like much of a tractor comes this Sunday, hopefully. Hopefully tomorrow that engine comes out of that sucker. Hopefully. That is the goal. Anyway, at least my goal. I don't know if Dad's bringing the engine hoist and the motor stand. I don't know what he's doing, but that would be my plan. Hopefully he can bring those home tonight and then go straight to the farm with them tomorrow. And pull that sucker. Yeah. Hopefully. I got you, Tony. We might be mowing grass this Sunday, so just make sure you check in with me before you don't make a special trip without checking in with me first before. You know what I mean, Tony? If you're there in person, you get to play a demo of Pumps and Hoses. Gotcha, Vickers. Pull. I gotcha. That's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I think we're cutting grass in town, so just check in with me before. Don't make a special trip without, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You should know the drill.
Yeah. Because, like, we really should have cut here this past week, but I think it's supposed to rain, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday here coming up. So, like,
it'll be nice.
It's fine. It'll still be here next week. I'll tell you what, I don't know if it was just, like, the lack of sleep. It's like, I didn't get to sleep when I wanted to at all Saturday last week, and then, like, or Friday, and then going to the farm show all day Saturday, and I stayed up too late again. It was the whole thing. But, we didn't do, like, hardly anything at the farm on Sunday. We, like, harrowed the garden, and I cut grass. Oh, and we turned the tractor. The tractor's turned 90 degrees to how it was before. And after that, we were just kind of shot. Both of us. We were just like, it's time to go home. Go to bed. We'll lay around and watch some Live on Patrol. A great idea. Great idea. Oh, yeah. The whole thing. Oh, yeah. That farm show was so much fun, though. And next year, we're talking about going to a different one. It'll be in Missouri. But we're talking about going to a different one next year. And then hopefully, maybe taking the tractor. We'll see. I'd love to take the tractor and do some plowing. That's funny, Troy. That is funny. All right, 60% done on my contract in the snow. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So I have not said with the tractor and plow yet. Tomorrow at noon on the main YouTube channel, there's a video introducing my tractor. Farm boy or farm shows at Country Boys Woodstock. Pretty much, Chuck. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 110 horsepower. I don't know how much torque it has. Steam engine. There's two of them. That they have over there. One pulls a 14 bottom plow, the other one pulls a 16 bottom plow.